Here's the premise of this laugh-strewn play. The Big Bang is really about the big ask, the really big ask. Two songwriters in a New York apartment are pitching what would be Broadway's biggest budget musical to potential investors, who are played by us, the audience. It's billed as a backer's audition for a four-part, 12-hour history of the world with a cast of 318, with 1,400 wigs and some ungodly number of prosthetic devices for some reason. The sense that they're hosting this private party is enhanced when our boys bust the dirty dishes after intermission. It's a tough sell, since these guys gotta make their case with a low-budget sampler, playing all the roles with costumes and props they put together on the fly. To simulate the actual Big Bang of creation, they pop an inflated paper bag. But you want to know something? The guys playing these guys, Chris Carwithen and Greg Land, are such brilliant and likable performers, it's easy to imagine investors really ponying up. Bottom line, this latest Cabaret theater offering is as good as it gets. The musical numbers with able accompaniment by Eric Daniels on the piano may not be ones you'll go home humming, but they serve the shtick well, and Carwithen and Land's two-part harmonies and soft shoe moves are as tight as their comic timing. The satiric approach to such serious subjects as Adam and Eve, free food, and frontal nudity, it must be paradise, the Jewish exodus from Egypt, and the birth of Christianity ranges from mildly profane to the extremely profane. Political correctness has been happily sacrificed on an altar of pragmatism. This is about the laughs, as when the history of Native Americans on Manhattan Island is told through the eyes of Pocahontas and Minnehaha at the Algonquin Hotel when they're on the prowl for soulmates. Since we're talking two men here, the success of a show spotlighting history's heroines depends on how well they pull off drag, and these guys have it down. Not only does Land have the moves impersonating the veiled Nefertiti with a lampshade for a headdress, he plays the world's first diva as a sexy soul sister. Perhaps the funniest scene has our boys playing Napoleon and Josephine as Sonny and Cher. The intimate and elegant set, by the way, is about the same as it was the last production here, Let's Misbehave. While this may have been merely the company's clever way of cutting costs, it's even identified in the program as the very same apartment 75 years later, it worked well, enhancing the homey sense of familiarity and the cozy comfort that this space so naturally affords. With playfulness aplenty, this production continues through May 27th. I gave it my highest rating of 5 Rosies.